Okay, boxing fans, I'm going to talk about a highly anticipated rematch. We've got Ovill McKenzie versus Enzo Maccarinelli. There's a real split on the fans on who's going to win this rematch. 75% say that Ovill should win this fight via knockout, but there's also a small contingent that has been saying Enzo's going to win this fight. Now, if you look at the attributes, the only one that actually matters is the power. And we know that Ovill has the power in this fight. He is a very big puncher. He is naturally heavy-handed and he knows all about it. You add in that Enzo's probably the chiniest fighter in boxing today, and it's only natural to think Ovill has a huge chance at the KO in this fight. Now, Enzo's got power too. Don't let this guy fool you. Don't let this guy hit you, especially to the body, because he can and will rearrange your rib cage. Now, I've got some stats, and these are beautiful stats. All 100% of Ovill McKenzie's knockouts are inside the first 3 rounds. If you survive that period, you do go the distance. Now, the second stat is that Ovill McKenzie has never won a points decision past 6 rounds. If it's an 8-round fight, if it's a 10-round fight, or if it's a 12-round fight, he has never won a points decision past 6 rounds. Never won an 8-rounder. Never won a 10-rounder. Never won a 12-rounder on points. Ever. Makes you think, doesn't it? So who is the better boxer? Who's got the boxing ability in this fight? Well, we know it's Enzo Maccarinelli. He's the much better boxer. He's got a better jab. He works off it well to both head and body. His body attack, by the way, is brilliant. Enzo shouldn't actually be trying to, work the body early though. He shouldn't be looking to sit in the pocket or get himself trapped on the ropes, especially in the first half of the fight. That's a really bad idea by Enzo. In the last fight, if you noticed, he's shown a half decent defense, but he did get himself trapped on the ropes inside the first 2 rounds, and then we got the worst decision in the world by the referee. But even when he got himself trapped there with his half decent guard, nothing got through. Only 2 punches partially landed. Nothing landed clean. 2 punches partially landed. Okay? Now, Ovill, he is a big puncher, but he's not a strong stamina fighter. Now, if this fight, or the previous fight in fact, was to go past the first 3 rounds, and Enzo sort of got out of the corner, the referee didn't stop it, and we were just seeing how the fight went on, there's a good chance that Ovill could have fired himself out there to no avail and allowed Enzo to take over the fight. But there's just as much chance that Enzo got himself knocked out 10 seconds later, 5 minutes later, whatever. It doesn't really matter about the previous fight. The only thing that matters is he's showing a half decent defense and only 2 punches partially landed when Enzo was trapped in a corner, which is probably the best place you want Enzo when you're a big puncher and he's a chinny bastard. You understand? So, moving on to the next fight, if Enzo can take him past the first 3, it's looking really good for him, isn't it? Not only that, let's look at the referee. The last fight had the worst refereeing decision possibly in boxing. Possibly. Or especially in British boxing in the last 10 years. That was the worst stoppage I've seen. And I think that, and the referee even knew it. Now, I know, and I think you know, that secretly he would have been brought in front of a board or a referees commission or some type of people. And they would have had a good moan at him there. They would have had a right good moan at him saying that he's made, boxing look an absolute show. And he's personally affected his career. It's true. It's true. So the referee in the rematch will not be looking to judge Enzo on his previous fight. Will look to see how the fight goes on, and if he gets in trouble, as in he's all over the show, stop it then. Not stop it before he gets hit. You understand? So Enzo has got a few advantages now. The referee's not going to be looking to stop him early, I don't think. He can box. He's got half decent stamina. If he gets past the 3rd round, if he survives the first 9 minutes, he's got a great chance. So I'm going to take it all the way down to this. Last time Enzo showed half decent defense. This time he should be able to keep distance. If he can survive the first 9 minutes of the fight, he should be able to take over and win a decision. I'm going to predict a huge upset. Go on to Bet365 today, and you can get, for every £1 you put on Enzo, you can get £7.50 back to win a decision. That's what I'm doing. Enzo Maccarinelli to win a decision.